And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be talking about free company airships. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, we built our first airship, maybe a couple of days after Heaven's Ward came out. And we've been sending it on voyages. So, I just wanted to explain the whole process. So, I've already explained like how you unlock the company workshop. We did that in another episode. But what you do is, basically, you come to the fabrication station, you click on view company crafting log, and then you can select either ethereal worlds, airships, or housing. But obviously in this case we're concerned with airships. Now initially you were given only the choice of the Bronco type hull, which will be your first airship. And what you do is you build each phase of the airship by supplying these materials. So if you can see, for example, if I wanted to build a Bronco type hull, then I would need to give 18 yew lumbers, 18 mahogany lumbers, 18 iron nails, and 18 cobalt ingots. And then you need a light party of crafters, at least a group of 4, to progress on to the next phase. So once you've turned in all these materials, to get to phase 2, you need to have a full party to do it. And when it's still sort of midway, like this is right now, you can see this thing here, this construction quality. Now the question has come up quite a few times of, does it matter if you turn in high quality materials or normal quality materials? And what it can do is it can have an effect. It's complete RNG, but it can have an effect on the amount of construction quality. But all the construction quality does is give you a good chance to get good or excellent progress in the next phase. If you get good or excellent progress in the next phase, it will ask for less materials. That's it. But the finished product will always be the same. So there isn't such a thing as a high quality hull or, you know, whatever. It's just always going to be this. It's just a case of, will you be able to save materials along the way? When you've built one of each of the 4 components for the first airship, let's say the Bronco type, the hull, the rigging, the forecastle, and the aft castle, then you can take the 4 components over here to the flight control panel, and you can register an airship, and you can send it on its first voyage. When your airship comes back, it will bring materials. So let me show you an example of a voyage which is now complete. So we have our airship called the Bahamut. Yeah, I know, original name. And let's see, so let's complete. So you can see it's brought us back a whole list of random items. So birch branch, empty crystal, some materia, but these 2 are interesting, the taboo weave and the balsa wood scrap, because what these are used for, these items, they're not used for crafting anywhere. They're only used to buy recipes and buy more patterns for more airships. So for example, you can come over here to the systematic board, you can select projects. So let's go to airship projects, and you can see we have here airship project prototype 4. There was also 1, 2 and 3 which we've already bought. So what these are effectively are new recipes for more advanced components of airships. So initially you only have the Bronco type, then the second one is the invincible type, which I showed here, and then the third one is the enterprise type. So we don't know what the 4th one is yet. I guess we'll find out soon. And then what you can do when you build extra components, so you can see we have here some extra invincible types that we built together. You can come to the control panel, click on your airship, and then it says here change airship components. So what you can do is you can switch out the Bronco type for the new type, in our case the invincible, if you have enough airframe capacity. And this goes up the more the airship ranks up. So simply, I was only able to equip initially these 2 of the invincible type, but now I think I should have enough, hopefully, to do propellers. So let's try. Okay. So I don't think we're going to have enough this rank to also do the aft castle. No, you see, I still need more airship capacity, but so maybe after it ranks up a bit more, then I can have a full invincible type. Now, in the meantime, the materials of the Bronco type are saved. You don't ever lose them, so they're right here. And as well, you can see that the airship has been slightly, well, not damaged, but you can see it's losing its quality because it's been out on 30 plus hour voyages. So what you can do is you can repair them, and to repair them it says 2 sets of airship repair materials. So where you can find that, open up your crafting log, go to master, and you can see here, if you have the, I think it's literally the number 2 book, master book, then you can see here airship repair materials. You need grade 6 dark matters, which you can get from any vendor that sells dark matters, and dark matter clusters, which you need to gather with, but they're very easy to gather, so they should be very cheap on the market board. And just make them, apply them. You literally just right click if you want to repair, or you can select here to repair, but I don't have any on me, so I can't repair it just now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go to my retainer. I'm going to pick up the extra bamboo weave and the balsa scraps and see if I have enough to buy the next airship recipe. So let's see. Let's open that. And also to store the extra items for us. So, okay, I'm going to put that here. And I guess this here. And the Bronco, I'm storing it for the future. Now, another question that came up is, can you have more than one airship? They said initially you can have 4, but you can't have, like, you can't have enable more than one yet at the moment. Like, I don't know if it's something they're intending to do very soon, but for now, you can only have 1 and you can keep upgrading it. But when you can get extra airships for the FC, then you could just use the original. You can see here the Bronco types, and just that's it. We have a second airship available for us. So let's see, do we have any spare? Okay, we have loads of weaves and loads of balsa wood scraps that we got from previous voyages. So what you can do is you go back to the workshop. Ideally, the person doing this should either be the FC leader or someone that the FC leader has given permission to do this. And then you go to systematic board. We're concerned with airship projects. Let's see. So we need 25. Oh, it's lumbers we need. So not scraps. We need actual lumbers. So I wonder actually if we have to gather lumbers or if they can actually be crafted. I wonder. Let me check. Yeah, my guess would be is that they have to be gathered. So maybe when we get a higher rank of airship, then the higher rank airship will bring back the items. So anyway, when you want to send off your airship on a voyage, you come back to the control panel, click on your airship, click on deploy airship, and you can see these are the different locations that it can go to. And it also, you need to get Ceruleum barrels, which you can buy from the FC vendor in any of the housing estates. I will show an example in a moment. But right now you can see I've got, where are they? Yeah, you see it here. I've got 81 of them on me. They're very, very cheap to buy. So the flight distance, it also increases with rank, determines how many of these places you can visit. So ideally you want to go for whichever one give you the most experience. And you can see here, we'll use 23, 52, and 74. So you see that's the thing. We can't go too far. We can't do too many of these. And mathematically, it's better for me to just select the highest ones and a low one than it is to try and do other combinations. This will just give me the most. So you can see here, let's see, 90,000 experience for it. And it says this voyage will be 30 hours and 15 minutes. So in 30, this is in Earth hours. So basically in 30 hours time, we will check back with the control panel to see what the airship has brought back. And then when you're ready, you simply click deploy. And it says, use the tank of Ceruleum and deploy your airship on an exploratory voyage. Yes. So return time at, well, it says midnight on the 2nd of July. So obviously that's a very long time away. So let's go. Let's deploy. And you get this nice cutscene to show the airship taking off. And you can see as well that the components we put for the invincible type are visibly reflected here. So we're going to see a more and more advanced airship take off as it ranks up, which is pretty cool, and we'll see what sort of weird and wonderful things it brings back. So that's it for inside here, and then you can keep building the airship components. You can actually sell them, you know, if you want in the market, but I doubt anyone's going to buy it. And if we leave the workshop and leave the house, and I'll show you which vendor sells the Ceruleum tanks that you need for the airship voyages. So obviously right here we're in the mist, but any of the vendors which are available in the mist are also available in any other housing area, so that's no problem. Okay, so let's go. So we want to come to here. This is where all the vendors are in the mist, so go to the equivalent place in whichever housing area you happen to be in. Okay, and there's also other interesting things they've added in as well, which might be of interest to you. So let's see, housing merchant, I believe, is the one. So I think it's the one. Nope, not housing merchant. Let's see who else. Okay, not material supplier. Resident Caretaker, maybe. So let's see, company credit exchange, I believe that's the one. So what you can do is, if you have the permissions to do it, you can spend free company credits to buy things, you know. So you need a flight credit if you want to be able to fly an airship. You can see cost 10,000 free company credits. You can buy Ceruleum tanks for 100 credits each, which is very, very cheap considering we're earning points quicker than we're spending them using actions. And also you can buy these free nice pictures that we have around our house right now. The one of Sid, one of Louis Soir, and one of Mithrie as well. So come to the Resident Caretaker and you can buy some stuff. So that's it, guys. That's airship, free company airships. And how's your FC doing? What airship are you working on? Are you working on your Enterprise yet? How far have you ranked it up, and so on? Let me know in the comments down below. And we're going to keep doing it. You know, we are determined to just keep up to date with it, keep sending out voyages, keep upgrading the different components, and see what new airships we get. So, like, if the rank 3 is the Enterprise, I wonder what the rank 6 is. You know, I really wonder what a rank 6 airship is going to be. Maybe it'll be a Ragnarok or something. But anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie.